And we got lloD right here. lloD looking like the Incredible Hulk right there in the cut-in, fighting out of Pennsylvania. We got the back air as the main kill move, and Peach MD. Yeah, it's gonna be a really, oh man, I don't know what to expect. I feel like the dynamic is gonna shift with the timer being at 6 minutes. I feel like the dynamic is gonna shift with it being a longer set. Just, you've got so many neutral game adaptations you can already make, just because you're gonna live longer in a set like this compared to a spacing mirror. And then on top of that, it's gonna just be first to 4 instead of first to 3. So with that said, I think we got lloD on deck, ready to take the stage. Take it away, lloD.
Ooh. That green looks like the time stone.
Oh yeah. Oh,
that was a peach.
That's a peach.
That was a peach.
Oh hell yeah. Yo, I looked at. By the way, I looked at lloD's controller. lloD's got a sick controller. Mouse click Z, half press. Like all the. He's got that custom loadout. Okay. He's got a stethoscope in his A button.
In the A button?
Yes, like it's a resin A button, see-through, with like a micro stethoscope. Because for those of you unaware, lloD is a doctor.
That's right.
lloD is not a full-time Smash player, despite what you might expect from the fact that lloD is like just a world-class top competitor. lloD is a doctor. lloD is
just casually.
Casually.
Oh yeah, that's the second line in the resume somehow.
Literally couldn't make it to me today yesterday to film content with us because lloD was busy saving lives.
That's a good excuse. As far as
we're concerned, take your time. We'll be patient, and we'll be patient for you, Dr. lloD.
Dang, that's crazy.
See what I did there?
That's so crazy that.
You see what I did there?
But you're gonna be patient and patient for you. A lot of patience over here. Patience is a virtue.
Well, we don't have to be patient anymore because we are about ready to get Axe up. Aximus Maximus. Walgreens. It's been a while since the Walgreens. I've missed the Walgreens Drake era.
What's the fun fact? Actually picked Charmander as a starter? Wow. The betrayal.
Well,
I guess only in Pokemon Yellow you
can only really pick Pikachu in Yellow, so, But, well, we don't have Charmander in this game. So I guess you can't really blame him.
Nah. Main kill move up smash.
That's kind of an AZ thing, actually. Taj's favorite Pokemon is actually Gengar.
Oh, it's not Mewtwo.
No, it's Gengar.
Wow.
So maybe it's an AZ thing. But we are ready for Axe to take the stage. Let's see Axe. With the beat.
Oh, the silhouette with the hat.
He said I want to be the very best.
Oh. Like no one ever.
No one ever.
Dang, both of them sporting the plushies as well. The Peach plushie versus the Pikachu plushie.
That's right, Zane's still that setup.
Zane is just
that setup for hours.
Zane is just in awe of everyone's entrance.
Yeah, Zane's having a great time.
How will I top this? Think Zane has like a Marth plushie that he's just gonna pull out?
Maybe. all these plushies are taken from Zeke's desk, by the way. Zeke's on all these plushies by his desk.
By the way, lloD's jacket fire.
Oh, that is a really.
You can see like there's there's like a pattern on it as well. Like there's a textured pattern on it.
Yeah, that
looks good.
And by the way, shout outs to Axe for being the clear winner prediction. Looks like the majority of you have picked Axe as winning this best of 7. Axe is the clear winner. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is going to be an interesting one for sure. I'm looking for. Just in particular, yeah, I think Pikachu does, overall fine in neutral, but it's all about, there's this dynamic of like, you need to, there's got to be a level of intentionality to how you get your kills.
Right.
And I'm looking forward to seeing how Axe is able to do that and how lloD is going to be able to mitigate that.
Yeah, it just really felt like in the Scuffed World Tour set and even the Riptide set.
Oh, they're putting him on the couch.
Oh, they're joining. They're the third and fourth player. Yeah. It just feels like I don't know how Axe found those up smashes, to be honest, because lloD as a player is very counter hit heavy, and he's definitely looking for your kind of patterns as the set progresses. So for Axe to be able to still find those up smashes on a player as strong as lloD, it's crazy. Because a lot of them were just kind of like raw up smashes, right? You're not going to get too many combos into up smash.
Yeah, I mean, I think both of these players are like genius level innovators for their respective characters. I mean, Axe goes without saying, is like literally the only top level Pikachu for most of a decade up until, players like, more recently, players like OKP, Swift. That's not true. You got to shout out Anther and Pikachu, but you get what I'm saying.
No, I understand.
Axe was definitely well ahead of the curve, and lloD also, like lloD's ability to use like the movement out of just like spots where you don't think Peach is going to threaten you with an offensive option, then it's like boom, hyperfloat forward up air to just get juicy combos out of nowhere. I mean, you played lloD for like an hour.
Yeah, the distances that you
This
feel
morning,
that
so.
you're gonna be safe, but then lloD has like this crazy burst movement through like hyperfloats and whatnot. So it feels like there are positions where you think you're safe, but you're really not.
Right.
And then the counter hit style I think is really, really solid. Just it feels like lloD has a really good understanding of when the opponent's gonna be coming in, and also just like prompting certain options via turnips, via spacing, via just like control of the stage and the platforms.
Yeah, it's been a really interesting time for Pikachu, right? I mean, I feel like Pikachu is more rep than ever before now. Because now there's Axe, Swift, Ralph doing huge
Ralph,
things with
right.
the character.
lloD does think that Peach beats Pikachu pretty solidly.
Sure, okay. Yeah, and which makes sense. I mean, I think for, like the vast majority of Melee's timeline, I would say that this has just always been considered a really kind of tough matchup for Pikachu, even though there have been instances of specific players using this as a counter pick. I'm thinking like Choose Pikachu back in the day, with weird Peach counter pick.
That's right. Hey, if it works, I guess.
Yeah, it is what it is. But you do. I mean, if you can find the up at the end of the day, if you can find the up smash at like 75, Peach will die. But it's kind of hard to find that up smash.
It's definitely hard. It's definitely hard. And I think Axe is also very good at edge guarding Peach with the tail spikes. Like, surprisingly good. I would have thought it was a lot more difficult, but watching like the Riptide set and the Scuffed World Tour set, Axe got some like nice juicy gimps at relatively low percents with the tail spikes.
Yeah, that's definitely good, definitely true.
And actually, the way that the Scuffed World Tour set ended was with a pretty clutch tail spike from Axe.
Yeah, I'm
right at the end.
I'm really this to me, like the kind of way I'm thinking about this, like my mental model is like Peach beats Pikachu is the character matchup. In terms of the character matchup, Peach beats Pikachu.
Right.
And then in terms of
the
players, Axe is a genius against Peach. Like he just blows my mind in this matchup. So I'm kind of like the way I'm kind of not taking anything away from lloD. Like lloD is a genius as well. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, like it's this really cool dynamic where I feel like there's this kind of battle where Axe is trying to, kind of circumvent the conventional wisdom in the matchup, and then lloD is trying to stay ahead of that and basically be like, basically shut down the counterplay.
Yeah.
lloD's job here is to be the boss and basically say like, look, nice try, nice try, Pikachu, but. We're just gonna. It's gonna be a day in the doctor's office for us.
That's right. I will say that in the set prior that they played, there was a lot of Axe doing neutral airs in kind of lowish percents, and lloD just like kind of beating them out with crouch cancel nair. But at the same time, there were a lot of positions where Axe got like these really nice neutral airs that caught lloD in the air, and that was like a good open up for him. So I think I'm going to be watching out for Axe's neutral airs and how much mileage he's going to get off of them. But yeah, this matchup is going to be a little bit slower paced. You're going to have to build up the percents, like kind of nickel and dime, your way to the KO percents.
You're not going to get the huge juicy combos, but you're going to be able to put them in positions where you can kind of like, maintain some kind of advantage and basically try to, rack up the damage as they try to get back to neutral, essentially.
I love the way that they pick these matchups, too, because Axe is ranked number 10 on the on the most recent ranking, and then lloD is number 11.
Yeah.
Then we talked about SFOB Magi being 25-26, so they're really...
definitely worked out really well, and I'm not even sure, kind of seeing this event come together. Again, got to shout out everybody at Golden Guardians, especially Luke, a.k.a. Hoagie, for just doing a lot of legwork here.
Just production in general. It's just like really high-end production
amazing.
value here.
It's been amazing, and yeah, like in terms of the matchups getting selected, like a lot of that stuff almost was like good fortune, where it was like, oh, lloD versus Axe, that'd be a cool matchup. They've got recent history playing a lot of sets, and then just kind of worked out that they ended up getting ranked right next to each other, you know. So
yeah, and the 6-minute timer I think is going to be really interesting, especially in the Dreamland game.
yeah.
It feels like that's where it's really going to make a difference.
I hope we get a timeout. I hope we actually get like a nail biter timeouts.
Yeah.
So you rarely get them. There's Luke right there on the left. Love that guy.
Timeouts are hype.
Timeouts are hype.
Those last 10 seconds, ooh. All right, are we?
And they might be striking Dreamland, or this might be just more button check.
Last time they started Battlefield.
Okay.
And then it was lloD's counter pick to Dreamland. So I imagine they start Battlefield perhaps, but we'll see. We'll see.
All right, yeah, let's see what happens, and we're about to get into it.
I think the lead also really matters in this particular matchup, both playstyle-wise and just character-wise, right? Because we're talking about how like the combos aren't going to be very long and damage dealing.
Right.
So once you build up a lead, you just have to win neutral so many more times to kind of surmount that lead.
Hard to make comebacks in that regard, yeah. Definitely hard to make comebacks in that regard. Oh! Pikachu mashing down smash on that Peach shield. Yeah, the lead definitely going to be a factor in the lead.
That's right. There's that Nair that gets down smash right away. Even when Pikachu crosses up, sometimes you still get the down smash from Peach's head. Oh, is that just it?
Oh!
Okay.
An assassination.
An odd start.
Pikachu, like, abducting Peach beyond the abyss. Oh!
Oh, no.
So, yeah, I mean, we talked about, like, oh, you're going to have a hard time finding kills, but right now Axe is just, like, putting lloD in these really uncomfortable positions below Battlefield.
Yeah. Even if the percent is not being built, just the position.
Right.
Kind of
you don't, if you can get the stock at 30, get the stock at 30. You don't need the percent.
Yeah. And Axe definitely has those really well-placed tail spikes in order to get those kind of stocks at low percent. Oh, also Axe's dash dance, by the way, one of the best dash dances in Melee, just in general.
Axe's dash dance is phenomenal. He is such a precise level of control, and he will scout out your defensive options, your spot dodges, your rolls.
Definitely. Ooh.
Up in from under the platform. Yeah, and Axe just, whoa! Trying to get lloD to drop the shield there, maybe go for a shield drop or float out a shield or something.
Oh, and grabbing the turnip and throwing it back?
Says eat your vegetables. You're a doctor, but bad health comes for us all. You better stay on top of your fiber game.
Do mice even eat vegetables? Do they eat turnips? Yes? Yes.
They eat cheese.
The rat in Ratatouille used a turnip or two in his dishes.
You know I never watched that movie.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh?
Axe with the, it's cool, like, with Axe, because I feel like for a long time, Axe you mostly kind of, when Axe is coming forward in the air, would go for Nair. But Axe has been introducing, like, a lot more, like, Descending Bear, which is, like, an additional hitbox towards the end.
Right.
Axe has been, like, definitely varying his aerial choice when it comes to move selection.
Yeah, and it kind of also maybe changes the timing in which you want to do, like, a crouch cancel down smash, right? If you have the multi-hit move like the back air there. So it could throw a wrench in the works. Definitely something nice to introduce.
Right now, these the Thunderbolts, the Thunder Strikes are just missing.
Yeah, but they're at least like kind of pushing the turnips away a little bit.
Right.
The way that Axe has been playing around the turnips has been pretty nice. There's that nice up smash.
That's a ledge trap. Shout out to my ultimate players.
Ooh.
Caught Peach climbing up from the ledge. Definitely, you know, Peach a character that you actually can make her life a little bit difficult when she's on the ledge.
Yeah, not the greatest ledge options in terms of just frame data.
Yep. Unless you've got that that ledge dash, but we don't talk about that.
That's in 2024.
Yeah.
Or maybe in 2023, depending on your controller.
Right, right.
Oh, see, that's that really nice cross-up where you still don't get hit by the crouch cancel down smash.
Right.
But you have to be like above a little bit as you're hitting.
Honestly, kind of Falcon-esque, right? I feel like Pikachu and Falcon are two characters that uniquely have that really long short hop forward where you can just cross them up.
Right. Oh, tries to go. None of these are like true combos as far as I know. I could be wrong about that, but as far as I know, like you don't really get throw combos into smashes on Peach's Pikachu.
I don't think so, and I'm curious about that one. Like, you know, there is always that element of port priority where if you're the higher number port, which Axe is not, you get an additional frame.
Right.
And, you know, I wonder if that, it probably does matter for like, specific scenarios. So Axe is going to have to work around that, doesn't have that luxury of being the higher number port.
But sometimes I think when you throw out an up smash like that, it just might work once in a while. It's like a good little chump check.
For sure. I mean, it'll cover some options regardless if they try to fight out of that position. What an up air.
I'm telling you, Axe's edge guarding is so good on Peach like that too. That's insane to me.
Really, really sick. Yeah. Very impressive stuff. Axe, and something that I think is really, really important when fighting Peach, knowing when you can challenge her when she's in the air. Sometimes it looks like you have a free hit, but she'll take a hit and then counterattack with it of her own. And Axe is doing an amazing job kind of knowing when not to push.
Right. Actually, what Axe will really do against that kind of aerial style that you're talking about is do like a forward tilt but angled upwards. And it actually works out as a good anti-air in certain situations, and then also doing like that. And then also doing like down tilt in neutral to cover like the lower angles that Peach might try to attack.
Right. It's really slick stuff. And lloD right now, lloD's, we've definitely seen, you know, that the kill move of choice is definitely coming into play because lloD is positioning for that bear. But up smash, no thunder opportunity there for Axe.
Yeah, I think it's just a little bit low percent, so kind of knowing that lloD will get out of the up smash. Oh my god,
what a catch.
Grabbing the turnip.
Oh, and what a power shift from lloD.
Uh-oh.
This is insane. Down smash 169. That's a lot of percent. That is barely going to do it. Wow,
Yeah.
lloD taking game one, but that was a nail-biter.
That was close. You know what's actually interesting, too? The timer went down to about a minute.
Okay.
And that was on Battlefield. You know?
That did not really feel like a slow game.
Right.
So,
that's what I mean.
I'm curious to see if I don't know. I hope we get like at least one.
Yeah, I think it'll happen on Dreamland, and I think we'll feel the difference in playstyle like halfway through the match.
I think we will.
But okay, we're gonna go Stadium here. Axe's counter pick.
All right, up air on shield. You got to be careful pressuring Pikachu's shield behind. That up air does generate a really quick hitbox behind Pikachu that will sometimes lead into combos. lloD's going to be able to escape without taking too much damage. Here's a punish.
Even on the flip side, I don't know how much you get off of Peach's throws on Pikachu, right?
You've got your forward throw at high percent, but that's just a hit. It's not a combo starter in that sense. And there you see, down throw, and Peach is just going to be able to narrow out.
Yeah, it kind of changes like the risk to reward, right? So you don't have to be as worried about grabs because you're not going to get too much off of it from both ends, you know? So you can like try to plan for actually big hitboxes that hurt you as opposed to being worried about grab, you know? I think it's still important to throw in once in a while because winning neutral is still good.
Yep.
But it's not as damaging or as threatening, right? There's a forward tilt again. I really like that.
Yeah, that upward angle, that up kick. Nice spacing on the up smash there. The Thunder isn't even going to need to come into play. The need.
No, the need is not there.
Not there.
Oh, great spacing outside the down smash from lloD's end. All these Thunder Jolts making it kind of hard to edgeguard as well.
All right, that Ken Master's back throw. Pikachu trying to abduct Peach to the corner there.
That's right. These tilts!
Ooh! Yeah, that down tilt gets punished. lloD just kind of high profiling that with the float. Oh my, lloD's power shields in these situations have been amazing. And okay, is lloD actually going to play with the bomb? You're not really in danger of dying at 23.
Yeah, I don't know what happens here, especially with how small Pikachu is. This is a little scary.
Yeah, lloD's going for it. Now I think maybe, okay, lloD just chucks it. Yeah, really, really scary because sometimes you can get counter hit while you're not holding the bomb, but when it's right on top of you and you end up dying as the Peach.
By the way, we got to see like one little hit into an up smash at the perfect percent, and that did so much damage off the one down smash. But that's really nice of Axe to pick up on the previous stock, because once you get out of that kind of threshold, it's hard to combo into anything.
Right. Yeah, lloD definitely positioning for a lot of power shields on these Thunder Jolts coming in from Axe as Axe recovers. Love that wave land back from Peach into the down smash. Good stuff to lloD, and the turnip is going to come into play.
Oh.
Unable to get the back here. Yeah, Pikachu's recovery. I mean, these are two of the characters with the best recovery in the game, bar none. There's that sub float from lloD. Really, really sneaky to just throw that up air out. I feel like, to me, when I think, like, what's the lloD? At least, like, when you think about, like, the top Peaches, like, that's definitely, like, lloD's thing, I feel like. lloD's super duper good at using that subfloat. And that's going to be an early percent kill with the Thunder off the top.
Dude, the percents are actually kind of wild. A lot of the percents are like low hundreds, or that one was 80.
80 after, yeah, 80 after the hits.
Yeah.
I mean, the up smash connecting at like 40 something, 50 something.
Yeah, that's really the power of Stadium coming into play as well.
Lightning striking here in Kanto.
That's right. Oh, God.
All right.
Oh.
He's able to nair out of that punish attempt from lloD. Ouch, 81 already.
God, that almost KO'd as well.
It really did. And up Thunder is not quite going to connect.
But still, all this damage is so nice.
Yeah.
Because I think up smash is
Movement from lloD.
like within KO range around here.
Axe doing an amazing job just getting under these bears that lloD is trying to threaten on the edge guard. Making it really tough for lloD to close these edge guards out. Love that pressure. That's just going to be like a true block string.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Was that invincible?
Respect my gallant, says Axe.
With Pikachu?
Pikachu. You guys, it's funny, Pikachu actually is a very similar, I think the Spaceys get, obviously a ton of invulnerability frames off of their ledge dashes. Pikachu and Pichu actually have very, very, very similar, because they're ECBs and their fall speed, very similar ledge dashes to Fox and Falco. I think Pikachu's perfect ledge dash is like 1 frame different from Fox's, and it's a very, very similar input. It just kind of works out. And if you can ledge dash good with Fox, you could probably do it with Pikachu.
And I mean, Axe is definitely one of the most technical players across the board with so many characters, so.
Oh, people don't give Axe enough credit for his ledge dashes. His ledge dash, he really rarely misses ledge dashes when he goes for them, and he relies on it a good bit.
And now that that's been introduced, okay, going right for forward. Now I feel like lloD is going to have to respect Axe on the ledge a little bit more. That's just such good edge guarding.
Amazing stuff. Yeah, I mean, lloD, really has not had too many stocks where lloD is able to survive into the really high percents to give Axe's Pikachu trouble in terms of taking the stocks. What a tech there from Axe and the counterattack off the ledge with the up air.
Instantly going to up B as well after the tech. So good. And this is the Dreamland game we're talking about in terms of the time. So,
oh my goodness. Oh,
that was an interesting hitbox. That hit like the top part of that down air.
Late hit, yeah.
Right.
Very interesting. Very, very, yeah, Axe definitely bringing the whole kitchen sink to lloD right now in terms of the moves, the hitboxes.
Yeah, even amidst like throwing out the back air a couple of times, throwing out the nair there, you don't know which side that he's gonna land on.
Oh, what was that forward air?
Look at that, edge canceling the down air.
Yeah, Axe is really getting custom with it.
That being said, lloD is actually kind of bringing this back.
Yeah.
Look at that, that's so fast.
Yeah, that is a,
I
guess aerial. Is it? It's not really an interrupt if the hitbox comes out, I guess.
I think he'd still edge cancel the down air, right? It's like, we got to see the doctor's note on that one.
Axe is straight up cooking right now. Covers the double jump to the platform. Does a little bit of a stall. Yeah, lloD's got to find his footing in neutral, but Axe is just not letting lloD breathe right now.
Ooh, that was a really nice descending down air there from lloD.
Yes, keeping Axe in check, and Axe missing the angle to the ledge.
A rare miss from Axe.
Yeah, now lloD got to make this small lead count. Want to build some damage up on this Pikachu right now. Oh, what a catch!
And the dash attack going through the turnips and stopping the animation. Interesting.
Nair is not going to do it. I feel like a lot of stages that'll KO, but probably not on Dreamland, where you've just got so much more room between you and the blast zone.
Look at that weight as well. Seeing that lloD was in light shield and facing away, realized that, hey, I can just get a grab here.
Yep.
But 180%.
And lloD, weathering the storm of these hitboxes, able to just mitigate the upward angle forward tilts from Axe. lloD is really playing this stock lead well. lloD here stalling with the downers, but does get hit at 203 though with the Thunder.
That's like the very tippy top of the Thunder as well.
Very
the
tippy
cloud.
top. That's right. Nice weight there in the flow with lloD. lloD just not letting Axe get away with these cheeky down smashes.
Okay, we are about at the halfway point now. 3 minutes have elapsed, so I wonder if we're on pace.
Yeah.
Looks pretty close, depending on how the last stock goes.
Yes.
If the Pikachu stock gets melted immediately,
right. If it's basically if Axe able to hold on to the stock.
Right. Oh man, very edge of that down smash hitting.
Right.
Dot eyes.
Very tip. Dot is gonna get a good bit of knockback, a good bit of damage on that turnip.
Actually, really important that the dot eye hit there.
Yeah, very important that it wasn't a normal turnip.
Exactly.
Normal turnip, Axe probably just survives. And wow, for the Dreamland game, I mean, we're only again with this being a 6-minute timer, we're actually only 3 minutes into this game. It's been a very fast Pikachu Peach game for it being on Dreamland.
Yeah, and look at the mix-ups that Axe is doing on shield as well on the platform. Felt like maybe he was gonna go for a grab, then decided to do like a fall through up air.
Upward angle forward tilt on the edge guard.
Oh! So consistent! So
what
consistent.
A scoop!
Oh my goodness. I feel feel like Axe has not missed very many of those kind of situations where you can get the tail spike there.
No. And it's so you're always going to be less ready for it than Axe, because it's just, I think up air in general, if you're not a Pikachu main, it's just it's a tricky move to reason about.
Right.
You know, on the defensive end, it's easy to just kind of be within range and not realize it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, into the forward air. Axe almost catching the air dodge there from lloD.
Right. Really?
Neck and neck right now. 1:20 left on the clock. 80 seconds.
Uh-oh.
The damage is building up.
Tries to get an up smash there, but lloD just back airs it.
Yep.
Really quick aerial from lloD. Look at that retreat all the way back.
Right.
lloD is like, you know what? I know you have really good ledge dashes. I'm going to go back to center and keep center stage.
Ledge dashes, quick attack, edge cancels.
Right.
On the platforms, there's a lot of tricks that Axe is going to bring to come forward.
Oh, what a grab.
Yeah, the back throw.
But again, it just doesn't do very much, and even the positioning that you get off of it, lloD can just float all the way up and get back to center.
On both sides, yeah, definitely on both sides. There's all, and you see this the exact same thing for lloD. Gets a hit, but like, wow!
No,
the stretch, but it's not the strong end. lloD is surviving at 119, 36 seconds left. Axe takes a hit, but amazing DI on Peach's forward air.
30 seconds left.
And lloD's gonna back off and say, hey,
oh! The turn up knocking into lloD.
Still no kill, but it's a 40-something% lead. I can't do arithmetic, Fish.
Oh.
20 seconds left. How do you make this comeback? You need an up smash,
Oh.
and you're not gonna get one because lloD smacks you with the crown.
Yeah. I mean, Axe had to make something happen there, because being down that much, you had to basically get the KO.
You gotta go in.
You gotta get the
and
KO.
It's not gonna, like, it's not enough to get a nair. It's not gonna do enough damage. It's gonna send Peach away, and you're not gonna be able to close the gap in terms of the percent. You need an up smash, and at the end of the day, you're just not gonna get it against Peach if lloD is gonna position that intelligently. So lloD just calmly holds center, holds the ground, and closes that game out. But
yeah, catching the tournament winner there at the end was really nice. But you're absolutely right. There was one win condition. There's one, like, really potent win condition from Axe's end, which was the up smash. And as long as lloD kind of stayed away from that, felt like he was relatively safe.
that's right. That's right.
All right. Game 4. Almost a timeout, Toph.
Almost a timeout,
almost
yeah.
got what we wanted.
Yeah, almost.
God, Axe's tilt usage in neutral is just very interesting to see. It's kind of the down tilts in particular kind of remind me of the way Marth would kind of use down tilt, like kind of dashing in, wave dashing out, down tilt, you know?
Right.
Just to take up that space in front. I like
it. Oh, power shield down smash coming in from lloD. Using the power shield to, you know, you can't down smash out of shield normally. Well, there's actually a float trick you can do.
You can do like the double jump.
Double jump, yeah, but it's slow. It's not very good as an out of shield option. But lloD's power shield game definitely on point.
Oh, look at that. Nice weight there from lloD. I like the adaptation from lloD of just like controlling center stage as opposed to trying to fight Pikachu near the ledge. Just like putting hitboxes out there, but not contesting too hard.
Yes.
Like that. Oh my goodness.
Eat this subfloat up air.
Yeah, great call. And also that up air does not stay out for very long. So that's like a very strong read from lloD of, hey, you're going to be right here at this precise moment.
Right. A couple down smashes coming in from lloD. Get off me. Ooh.
There's that mix-up again. Oh.
Axe able to get the shield out on that one.
Yeah, and not getting shield poke, I think, is pretty big there because of how many hits of the down smash hit the shield.
Yeah, wow, lloD spacing, running all the way in the corner.
Yeah, and then power shielding into roll to get out of the corner.
Yeah.
Really nice.
I feel like lloD is definitely, like, as the set's going on, really adapting to the way Axe is doing these approaching nairs. We're really seeing, like, lloD's positioning and spacing just get, like, more and more finely tuned to the way Axe is approaching.
Yeah, even just, like, the shield pressure, like doing back air on shield, then retreating, waiting for the out of shield option, then punishing that. Oh!
They both go for the up air up there.
Why not?
They both want it.
Because they know how few those kind of opportunities are, right?
Right.
To get potentially a huge KO, so you got to go for it.
Got to make something happen. Nice up air there from lloD covering the side platform. lloD again. And these, I got to say, these games have been close.
Definitely.
No one running away with anything.
Yeah, which is actually a little bit different from how their previous sets have been. It's been like kind of really close to like 3-stock or 2-stock, you know? So it's nice that all the games are going down to the wire in this set.
lloD just got the quickest 3-piece. Whoa, what a...
Oh!
Oh! That's a no-fly zone.
Yeah, what are you doing up there? What are you doing up there? Did you not check the weather report?
Should turn on the weather channel. Ooh, comboing in a nair down smash from Axe coming off the side platform.
Ledge dash into up tilt. Interesting.
That bair in neutral from lloD. Peach's bair just like a quick hitbox, but also very big. So you're definitely going to at least be able to trade with the approaching Pikachu. Sometimes stuff him outright, just like that.
It feels like lloD has a pretty good timing now on the way that Axe wants to do some of these tilts.
Yeah, definitely.
Not getting hit by as many of them in this.
lloD's, and it's funny because I feel like the way lloD is floating, like lloD's floating at this float height that does open lloD up to getting upper and angled forward tilted, but like lloD's kind of okay with that, I feel like. And wow, that kills!
86? That's you would think that trade was good for Pete.
Yeah, no, I thought, I was like, oh yeah, good trade for lloD.
Yeah.
No, oh my god, and it's last stock.
God, that's a crazy KO. 86%. Pikachu's up smash is quite strong.
Ooh, and that's, like you said about that subload up air, it doesn't last very long, and you can get a down smash or something out very, very quick. Okay, Axe looking for something off the up B, doesn't quite get it. lloD winning the percentage battle right now.
Definitely, but... Oh,
Ooh!
Axe slowly building the percent, though. Gets the dash dance grab. Yeah, I gotta watch out while lloD is grounded. You know you're gonna get CC down smashed.
Oh!
The grab?
Maybe up smash. Okay! We're actually getting a follow-up off the throw there.
Oh!
117, and Peach does not get the KO on Pikachu.
Yeah, even with the being on the right side platform there, I thought it was gonna be close. Wow. Oh, it just falls right through the platform. That was nice from lloD.
Very, because you expect them to land on the platform. And little opportunity here. Oh, Axe wanted a jump cancel, grab, up smash. The forward air beats the Thunder Jolt. One more recovery opportunity here for Axe. Gets hit by the turnip.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
These games are so close, but lloD now up 3-1 and poised to take the set.
That was a really well-placed turnip, forcing Axe to go into the side B first, you know?
We frankly have not seen a particularly, I mean, I shouldn't word this like it's lloD's fault. Pikachu is an amazing recovery. But yeah, there haven't been that many successful edge guards. Usually Axe is making it back to the stage, right? So in the heat of that moment to get that precisely timed turnip was really, really crucial for lloD.
Yeah, with Pikachu being that far out there, that was really solid.
Yep. Really understanding that, like, you know, as that edge guard continues, Pikachu loses the double jump. There's fewer and fewer places that Pikachu can really be, and fewer timings. Because, you know, if you're high up enough, you can do a side B or not do a side B as the Pikachu. If you have your double jump, you can introduce the double jump to change, like, where you are when you do your up B, and you can threaten to grab the turnip out of the air with the Z button.
Right.
But where Axe was, he kind of didn't have those options. Had to go into the up B and got sniped.
Super good. Really good recognition from lloD.
By the stethoscopic sniper.
Ooh.
That's not
Yes.
what's a medical word that starts with S?
Serum.
Like, I'm thinking of an adjective.
Oh, wow.
Like a...
No, stealthy doesn't work.
That just means something completely different. Yeah.
Anyway, we got game 5
Wow,
here.
Battlefield.
Game 5, Battlefield. It'll come to me. I'll think of something.
Surgical! Thank you, chat! Oh my god, I looked at chat for a moment.
I can't believe neither of us thought of surgical. Of all the times, we say surgical so often, we did not say surgical there.
Wow, I'm actually...
I was just...
all right, well, that's my bad.
No, we were just playing with chat.
We're... Right.
We were testing chat there.
Yep. And you passed. Everyone give yourselves a round of applause. Axe, there we go right now. By the way, that's a stitch!
Another S word.
That is, yeah, the surgical stitch. Oh, no, it gets thrown. The real stitch was the friends we made along the way.
Oh.
Axe trying to get the up air edge guard, but gets the up air edge. That was a sentence.
Surgical. Surgical sentence by Toph.
Thanks. It's the wrong hitbox.
I love the way that Axe just dances on these platforms. Even though, like, the hit doesn't come, it just feels like he's trying to get some particular positioning and punish that. But
just vying for that timing to be able to threaten something.
Exactly. But lloD has some really well-placed aerials, man. That was just done. I just want to say surgical now.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a, it's tempting there to go for like a shield drop up air as the Pikachu, but gotta respect Peach's frame data. Peach, like, super duper duper good frame data when she hits your shield.
Yeah, if you do like a...
Thunder? a little late, maybe, I don't know.
If you do like a well-timed forward air on shield, I think it's like +4. Something crazy.
Gnarly, yeah.
Something crazy.
Ooh, you know, the funny thing is I don't think that was the strongest hitbox of up smash, but it's good enough.
Yeah. That really is a huge bonus that Pikachu gets in this matchup, just being able to KO like that. But again, I think it's really difficult to get those up smashes in the first place.
Right. There's no set. It's not like, because like with Fox, you have Drill Shine, you know, or like Nair up smash. But Pikachu, you got to get a little bit creative.
Yeah, it's almost like Axe is forcing lloD into these particular positions, particularly in like the corner, and then getting the up smash off of that. Right?
It's like a neutral tool.
Yeah.
In that sense. I think Axe went for the catch there with the Z catch, but didn't quite get it. Nair. Oh, Axe putting on that dash dance pressure.
But lloD kind of spot dodging at a really good time.
No, lloD's defense, like lloD has been just kind of forcing Axe to hit the brakes, and oh no!
Speaking of hit the brakes, oh my goodness.
Axe didn't hit the stage there.
No.
Okay, this up air sending Peach pretty far out. Tried to catch the recovery with the zip. Doesn't quite get it.
And that time, actually, lloD is facing the right way to punish the cross-up Nair that Axe was doing. So you can just do like Nair out of shield from lloD's end as he was crossing you up. That was really nice.
Yeah, really nice stuff. Ooh, and look at that. Again with that like you can throw the aerial out and Axe thinks, hey, I got time to punish that. Maybe? You really don't. Like, lloD is going to be back on the ground so fast.
Yeah.
Axe looking for an up smash, doesn't quite get it. Oh! Little stare down.
Man, earning this grab, but again, you just don't get very much off of it. It's going to be a little while till, like, Nair or back your KO, too, you know?
I think lloD has really clued on to the fact that, like, as the Peach, you know, conventionally, and even in their more recent sets, lloD will go for an air dodge out of that down throw, but lloD knows at this point Axe is scouting air dodges off of the throw because that's one of the things you actually can read.
Right.
That was very nice. The down throw is actually going to set up for a platform tech chase at a very high % there.
That's
sucks a piece.
That's a good point that you make, because I think if you take down throw Nair, you're not feeling that bad, even at the higher percents from the Peach's end.
Right.
As long as you just don't get KO'd, you're all right.
Nair out of that combo.
Good down smash there. Kind of low profiles the aerial that lloD attempted.
Right. There's that upper angled forward tilt again.
Yeah. Ooh.
Right now it just feels like both of them are piling on damage, but lloD getting more hits. Those hits are doing a little more damage. So Axe is going to have to figure something out here. Oh, maybe he did.
How does Axe get these gimps on everyone? No matter what character you are, no matter who you are, Axe will gimp you and will find a way.
You gotta be careful off stage.
Yeah.
It comes like a thief in the night.
Axe finds a way.
Wants to be the very best.
Oh, okay.
They're scrapping on this side platform. Again, this could be match stock here for lloD.
Yeah, and you saw that Axe tries to shield after doing that neutral air, but the down smash still gets him. Oh, the dash dance, okay. Oh, the edge cancel!
Off the edge cancel with the forward air.
Uh-oh.
Into the up air. Axe not wanting to go to the ledge there.
There's that air dodge you were talking about. Doesn't get punished, though.
And we're going to the last stock, but it's going to be Axe with the % lead now. Looking for the up smash, just wants to close it out.
Yeah. Oh, the stitch right there!
It's a stitch!
Most other turnips, the Thunder Jolt kind of works out there. But against the stitch, what are you going to do?
lloD didn't even, I think, you know, you're just trying to zone.
No,
like,
yeah.
And lloD was like, oh, that was actually an oh, did I win?
Yeah, that was an oh, did I win?
Because lloD was just trying to play neutral.
Yeah. Wow. The Thunder Jolt we saw was actually a pretty decent answer against a lot of the turnips.
The other turnips.
Yeah.
But it doesn't beat that one.
Man.
Great games. I mean, all of those games, honestly, being very competitive. I think the scoreboard's saying 4-1, but I think that if you know the games themselves, the stock counts told a different story. Amazing
Definitely.
set there for lloD. Amazing. Welcome to the couch, lloD. I got to get this out of the way. We love your jacket.
Yeah, jacket's sick.
First and foremost, we love your jacket. Gonna get lloD in here. Amazing. First of all, that last interaction, walk us through how that felt.
I don't even know. It was. I think I blacked out that entire last game. I think just my turnip went through his Thunder Jolt. Because he had been like countering my turnips with Thunder Jolt just to nullify them.
Right. And so you
And
knew to
Stitch
pick out
just-
the Stitch.
Stitch just beats everything. I didn't know it was a Stitch.
Right, you're just like-
obviously.
Obviously.
Right.
You know, that far into the set, like I'm not paying attention to turnip faces anymore. It's like it's too nerve-wracking that I'm not even like paying attention, and so it just, you know,
You're
just
just
shocking.
literally,
I was
literally just trying to play
probably the
neutral.
most shocked person in this entire venue at that moment, and anyone watching, no one was more shocked than I am.
It was amazing.
man.
Oh,
That was so sick. A couple things we you know, just like, yeah, you and Axe have had some crazy sets recently.
Yeah.
Honestly, like something that I felt like was really felt like it, that I feel like maybe this was very intentional from you, and I'm sure it was. I feel like in contrast to the sets that you've had in the past, almost no after getting thrown, because you know Pikachu and Peach don't get true combos at this
Yeah.
point, but it felt like there was a very intentional decision maybe from you to like not air dodge.
Never. Yeah. I mean, he caught me a couple of times last time I played him with like reading my air dodge with an up smash onto a side platform, and then against Sir Maris recently, he played Sir Maris like a few weeks ago. Same thing. Like every air dodge out of a down throw got read with a hard up smash, and so that's Pikachu's win condition, and so I just avoided it.
You're like, if you want to nair me, like,
Yeah, like I
cool,
just
nair me.
hard
Go
DI'd
ahead.
out. I took whatever aerial came afterwards,
Right.
but I was like, main thing in the matchup is just avoid up smash, and then he just can't kill you.
Seems very smart.
What are the other adaptations you think you've made from the prior sets to this one?
So I played I think, in my opinion, differently than how I normally played against him. And honestly, a lot of it was Rishi's coaching as usual, where I just, like, last time I played him, I would do really good things. And then as soon as I got, like, bored, I would just overextend and then just die because of it. Or I'd, like, lose position. I wouldn't take the chances to pull a turnip. I would just run forward and scrap when, like, that's what Pikachu wants to do, is to fight. And, like, yeah, Peach scraps well, but she walls out even better. And so
Right.
I kind of picked my positions better, forced Pikachu to use his resources in order to come to me, so that when we were scrapping, it was on my terms rather than his. And like it is like a little frustrating to play that matchup that way, just because I'm really just waiting,
Right.
and I just have to like wait until he comes in for something to happen. But I mean that's the matchup, and so just have to play like that.
I was wondering, you know, something Vish pointed out from Axe's end. A lot of like some of his neutral game when he's grounded is Axe is going to go for a lot of upward angled forward tilt, and it felt like a lot of the time when you're going into float in neutral, it was at a float height that kind of says, I'm okay with getting upward angled forward tilt. Like it was like a lower float, but on the flip side, it's going to be down tilt.
Yeah.
It's going to
Yeah.
be like a lot of the other options.
Yeah.
Like, tell me about your float height.
So it's honestly not what I'm trying to do, more what I'm trying to avoid. So I'm trying to avoid up smash. I'm trying to avoid getting knocked down, and I'm trying to get nared into, or I'm trying to avoid getting nared into like grab or up smash.
Right.
And
Got
so
it.
as long as I pick a float height that doesn't make one of those three things happen, then I have a reasonable chance of scrapping. And so
Got it.
getting like forward tilted, whatever. You're getting up aired, whatever. Like it doesn't matter. Pikachu just, the hits do nothing.
Right.
It's just so little damage. And so if I can get trades from that height, like trying to nair when he attempts to down tilt, trying to back air when he tries to nair, like I just win the percent game if I can just force those specific interactions and then avoid the ones that he's going to get explosive openings off of.
Right. Yeah. Makes
Huh.
makes total sense.
Do you feel like the 6-minute timer played into the matchups at all? Not
No, it could have. And like I played pretty campy, like I'll admit. There were times where I'm just like, nothing's happening. I'm just going to like float on the top platform just for a little bit.
Should, yeah.
There were a couple games where I was like, it could have gone to time, but it's a matchup where like if I play this way of just, I'm just going to hold center, wait until you come in, then it's entirely up to him to decide the pace of the match. So like, I didn't really have control over how much it would go to time. At least that's what it felt like.
Right.
It was a lot more of, can he break through my defense in the time?
In the time that's
Yeah.
allotted. Do
And
you-
like he's an aggressive player, so he was doing it. But so easily, other Pikachu players would have spent like twice as much time trying to use Thunder Jolts to carefully get their approaches. And then if it was that type of matchup, then yeah, easily could have gone to time. But he's just an aggressive player.
do you it's just, you know, because we were kind of theorizing, out of the matchups today, probably your set with X the only one that's going to matter at
Only
all?
one, yeah.
So, did you like it? Did you dislike it? Like, your thoughts on that sort of like 6-minute
I mean,
timer?
yeah. So like I come from Brawl. I mean in Brawl half the matchups one at a time. So I'm the
Right.
kind of player that's always keeping an eye on the timer.
Uh-huh,
And so even still, I wasn't thinking that things were going to go to time.
Right.
Got
Like,
it.
it's like a pace type of thing. It's like, all right, this many stocks were taken in this amount of time. Do you think it's going to go to time? So a lot of the time, 2 stocks will be done at around 2.5 minutes, or like 3.5 minutes left, which is less than half the time. And just because of the way of the game that you don't have to take all 8 stocks for the game to be over, at that pace, that's not timeout pace. Right? Like it has to be slightly over 2 minutes, or slightly over half the time by the time half the stocks are taken for it to reasonably get to timeout pace.
Right.
And so it never really felt like that. There was maybe one game that had 30 seconds on the clock, but again, like I can't run away so like well to avoid the up smash that it's worth playing like that, in my opinion. Like if I try to do this float stuff and double jump stuff, even on Dreamland, all it takes is for him to read my landing once with an up smash, and then stock's over.
Right.
And that's a big reason why this matchup, like a lot of the time, you don't really want to force time, just because you give Pikachu the opportunity to get that win condition and then just end the stock.
Like there was that Battlefield stock where it was like, oh, good trade for lloD. Oh, lloD died at 86.
yeah, exactly, right.
And, like I thought, like we both were like, oh, it seemed like a good trade for you because
Right.
Axe is at
Yeah,
140,
and
but
he survived, and I died.
Yeah.
Even though he was at like twice my percent.
like
So
almost twice. Yeah.
yeah, that's why like this
Same.
matchup, a lot of it is up to the Pikachu to like either hard read the Peach to get the kill,
Right.
or for me just to like, you know, evade it enough to
Yeah.
drag out the stock as much as I can.
makes
so-
a lot of sense.
Other matchups for sure go to time. Marth Peach would go to time with 6 minutes. Or Peach Puff would go
Oh,
to
yeah.
time. Peach Doc.
Peach Dog, like floaty, like Yoshi.
Yeah,
related
Yoshi
things.
would go to
Yeah.
time. This one is like kind of on the edge
Yeah.
of 6-minute timer being
Pretty
bad.
interesting.
If we had 5-minute timer, which a lot of people are proponents of, for sure, I think almost every game would have gone to time.
Out of curiosity, how do you feel about that sort of thing? Like, are you pro, anti?
I don't
eh?
like it.
Don't like
Yeah.
shortening the timer.
I don't like shortening the timer.
Okay.
I think it creates an alternate win condition, which is fine, but that just changes the whole game.
Right.
I think it's better to just 4 stock, 8 minutes, no real chance of timeouts unless like both players are playing super degeneratively. I think if like a player shouldn't be able to dictate the pace of the match. Like one player should not be able to dictate.
In
if
that
makes
sense.
Right.
Yeah, it should be the agreement of both players to play super degenerate if timer is going to be on the table.
Got it.
Like in our match, like he didn't play degenerate, I played degenerate, and so it didn't go to time. If that makes sense. But in other matchups, it's not the case. Like I could approach Puff for 100% of the match and
Right.
still go to time.
And Puff's not even really trying to camp you. It's
No,
just like
yeah, exactly.
Puff's playing Puff.
Right, and if the more you decrease the timer, like the less Puff has to play degeneratively for it to go to time. If that makes sense. And
It
so,
does. It does.
So I think like the timer should be at a spot where both players have to play degeneratively.
It's
in
like
order to get time.
you want it to feel like a mutual, like almost like an agreement.
Trying to kill
Right.
the game together.
Yeah.
What time
and
do you
then
think that
everyone's
is?
happy.
I think 8 minutes is fine.
8 minutes is fine.
Yeah,
Fair. Yeah.
like I mean I don't want to start the whole.
No.
No.
again, but I think 8 minutes is fine.
I just think it's dope because like I love talking to like you about this sort of thing, and like you, Rishi, June. I know June's got strong opinions on this sort of thing.
Yeah.
I love talking to June about this sort of thing. I just think it's fascinating, and I think y'all have kind of the clique that y'all came up in just has really cool and flesh out opinions about this sort of thing. So I just love to pick your brains.
Yeah, I mean we
You know?
just have a different perspective. I think.
Yeah. You and June.
All of us, all
All
four
of
of
you,
us.
yeah.
Yeah, and especially like none of us main spacies,
Right.
and so we.
Someone's got to represent the non-spacey.
Yeah, right. Because we approach this rule set discussion from a non-spacies point of view.
Yeah.
And because like most people who talk about it, just most people who play the game are spacies, and so like
Just
8 minutes,
statistically.
6 minutes doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
Like
Right.
we're the only person who could go to time is like my set.
I will freely admit that for whatever reason, it just kind of worked out that most commentators happen to be fast follower players. Myself, Homemade Waffles, who has a dog.
Yeah.
Vish, right? Scar, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's cool to get the floaty opinion represented on the mic every now and then. So anyways, that being said, dope set for sure. It was like pretty cool because I was pretty pumped for it, even coming out of SFOP Magi, which was a very different pace.
That was a nail biter.
It was cool being able to finish my sentences.
Yeah, we had a lot of time to formulate thoughts.
SFOP Magi was tough,
was tough.
from that perspective. You just can't.
Yeah.
Things are happening, whatever. But I think we're just about ready. I think pretty soon we're about to kick it over to PPMD, a doctor of a very different nature, who's going to hit us with the doctor's note. Keep you on deck.
Hey everyone, welcome back again to another Doctor's Note. Of course, I am PPMD, joining you beautiful people today. And we have a great set to talk about here with lloD and Axe. A lot of interesting neutral to break down and some cool ways for punish to happen too. Like Toph was saying, it can be a little hard to know what's going on all the time if you don't always have the floaty opinion represented. I'm going to do my best to try and break down some more of what was going on right now. So let's take a look at our first clip. We've got stuff from Game 1 here on Battlefield. Now, if you're going to notice, there's lloD really taking his time kind of on the side at the top and then finally getting his opening. And so if you look at that again, you're going to see first lloD, you're going to see lloD on the side, but then you're going to see him up top, right, where lloD is going to be able to come down. And he's going to, it seems like he could go into the Pikachu. And so there's a reset that happens right here that's really important. Notice Axe's shielding. lloD could float cancel, go straight into him right there. That is a beautiful arrow I've got. And so Axe is going to make sure he doesn't get punished for this approach because lloD could bait that. There's another bait right there. lloD goes high again. And so there's a lot of dragging it out, a lot of slowness that you kind of see. But you can see now lloD starting to drift to center, and Axe calls out lloD's passive play. So that was a great read again on lloD's part, but it just gets him center. And now you can see Axe kind of pushing in with the aggression, and that's going to put him in a little bit of lag. lloD's going to try and punish, but he does a low float, and that puts Axe attacking his shield so that lloD finally gets the counter hit. Notice that Axe didn't go for his quick attacks, his tilts, his nair, or anything. He really wanted to get that kill, and I think lloD kind of built the pressure with all of his play. So if you look at it again, how lloD's going high, how he's changing his float heights, and he finally does the really low one that's really hard to punish unless you like kind of jump or you kind of read it. That's going to make things so much better for Peach. So hopefully that makes some more sense, and how Axe was still trying to do his best to get in. And we're going to kind of let this clip play through one more time so you can see how all of it works together. Getting on the side platform, faking going to the top platform and coming down, and then changing that float height there at the end to be low. So now we've got another clip coming in here. It's going to be a little later in the same match, I believe. But you're going to see this is what makes it hard for Pikachu to get in. Notice even when lloD's low to the ground, crouch cancel down smash is such a problem, right? So even though Axe has hit lloD a lot of times, he's actually taken more damage, even though he's gotten those openings, right? So let's kind of look at how this is happening. Axe gets in close, jab is going to come out even faster than down smash. Axe attacks from too far away, and there's going to be a hit right on top of Peach, so he barely is able to get his shield up in time. So then he kind of messes up his attack there, or Peach goes a little too far. Now there's a cross-up, right? So no down smash is going to hit. So you can see the spacing Axe has to be at to get these hits and be safe is pinpoint, and has to really dodge lloD's quick moves or hope he shields, or hope he just kind of waits or can catch him coming out of the air maybe. So this is going to be our last attack. lloD moves away, and there's going to be another down smash, 2 hits coming out. And so even though Axe had a lot of good position, lloD still had a good read, knew not to go for the jump. Axe does get the knockdown, but it's just you know, not enough really, because it's hard for Pikachu to chase. So that's kind of what Pikachu is dealing with in terms of trying to get advantage in this matchup. Peach's crouch cancel and different float heights and her shield. So hopefully all of that kind of makes sense, because now I want to move on and show you guys what Pikachu can do to get some advantage, what Pikachu does have in his favor. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Notice Axe still looking for that spacing, takes a little bit extra time to get it, and does go for this up B kill. Now it seems like, oh, lloD could just have double jump, but there's a mix-up. Axe could tail spike, and you did see that happen a little bit as well, which is why lloD fell there. So that's lloD moving in close, Axe moving back away from lloD, coming in with that grab, confirming the shield, or taking extra time to confirm it even. There's a wait. Notice lloD just falls and bonks his head on Battlefield, which is going to end up securing the kill unless he can float back in time, but he goes down, I guess, a little too far or doesn't adjust his drift in time, and that's going to be the kill. So that's kind of what Pikachu needs, is getting those sorts of situations off a back throw. And you're going to notice this grab actually happened in center, but he gets that edge guard situation because back throw, you flip around. So let's go ahead and keep it moving. Let's talk about what else. There's one more thing that I think we haven't talked about, one other mix-up, and that is, of course, turnips. I think this is a great clip to showcase what is really happening right here. So notice, I mean, there's so much going on here, great on both sides. lloD acting like he's going to float, coming in with a turnip, Axe trying to attack, getting turnipped, lloD still attacking while holding a turnip, and then coming down. So I think we're going to try and get some pauses. We're going to get a pause right here. And then we've got this turnip coming in because Axe attacked the shield, so it's going to be a quick turnip throw. Pikachu coming in, lloD moving away, so Pikachu's close. We saw that again with the down smash on the other clip. There's going to be a punish. lloD thought Axe would finally stop being aggressive, but Axe said, no, I'm going to keep going in. I still have good percent, and is going to move past the turnip. So that's kind of why Axe was playing so aggressive, even if it doesn't seem like it made sense, because he knows if lloD throws kind of preemptively, that it's going to punish Axe for waiting or on his approach, but if he attacks quickly, then he might be able to catch lloD while he's throwing or trying to jump and get a larger throw. So it ends up working out pretty well for Axe. He does dislodge lloD from his position, and you can kind of see this kind of works out better for lloD in terms of damage, but there is a good position that can come from this, and if it's on a different stage, it can work out great. Finally, fun clip I wanted to show you guys about another way Pikachu can get a really cool kill on Peach. This is going to be our last clip, and that's going to be, of course, we're going to catch Peach out of the air, which is something Axe wants to do, but more importantly, look at this beautiful. We got one up smash, yes. Now the Peach is like, oh, well, I have a free hit, right? Surely the Pikachu will be defensive. No, double up smash. You love to see it. Get the Peach out of here. Sometimes you need goofy plays like this. Sometimes you just need to put yourself in lag and hope the opponent is so surprised that you're doing it that you still get the punish. Of course, it makes sense because he put himself in lag while Peach was farther away, and he caught Peach out of the air beforehand. But beautiful play on the up smash once again. So let's roll the whole clip one more time, just to see that great hit, the great double up smash of joy and beauty. Yes, love it. Push the Peach back to center, so of course we can bait with our double up smash. Genius 500 IQ play. Axe could be a doctor if he wanted to as well, and Peach is out of there. So hopefully you can see the kind of outplays it can take for Pikachu Peach, and you guys understand more about the Pikachu neutral deal. Thank you so much for watching The Doctor's Note. I'm PPMD. Take it away, commentators.